going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time for round 26 of the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport. So, it's time to get ready for Sardegna Road Track B for 12 laps. So, good thing that this is going to be very good to be able to be prepared for a Group 4 race. So, this is going to be able to choose any Group 4 car whenever I like to choose. So, this is going to be very tougher to be able to get prepared for a downhill, uphill strategy. So, this is going to be able to do a tougher race that we might be able to get ready. So, looks like time to go and use the Ferrari 458 Italia with my custom livery design. And this is going to get very excited that this might do a lot better, that this is going to be able to keep it up for this race. So, I hope that this is going to be able to do a lot better to be able to keep up on this race. So, this is going to get very challenging and very tougher. So, I hope that this is going to be good for a Group 4 car, that this is going to be able to do a tougher race to be able to go. Alright, I hope that this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this will be able to get ready. Now, I hope that this might be able to get started out for one tough race, that this is going to be able to get prepared. So, looks like this is going to be able to have the best ways to be able to have a good option check, that this is going to be able to get ready. So, I hope this is going to be given the good best record time, that this is going to be able to go as possible. Well, just going to be able to make sure, because this might be able to take pretty impressive turns of the strength of the skills of racing, that this might comes very perfectly to be able to go for. So, looks like let's just gonna be able to get everything ready. So, just gonna be able to clear my mind up, because, well, glad I just had a good time on round 8 of the Gr.4 GT Cup. Well, didn't forget I just didn't set everything to be able to finishing up that clip, because, well, just gonna be able to do Nations Cup and Manufacturer Series are the only ones that just definitely might need to have a lot of good racing segment that this is gonna be able to keep coming in for. But this is gonna be able to do a lot of excellent speed, and now, good thing that the minute and 27 seconds is gonna be able to have the best time choice, that this might be able to get started. So, I hope that this is gonna be able to do a lot better, to be able to do much better ways to be able to keep it calm, and this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to keep coming in for. Now, this is going to be able to do one tough strategy, that same thing as always, because this is going to be very much possible that this is going to be able to race hard. So, we just definitely might be able to do much of it for it. And also that the racing medium and soft tires are now definitely ready for use, because this is going to be able to give by a choice, because this is going to be able to do a lot of pit strategy, that this might comes in. But better have to make sure, because this is going to be a one good race, that this might be able to keep up on it. Because if anything else, that this is going to be able to do a lot tougher ways to go. Just going to be able to make sure that this is going to be able to keep on going. So it might be able to race faster whenever we can. Alright. This is going to be getting a little bit harder and better, that this is going to be very worked up and work perfectly, that this is going to be able to take. Okay, just stay on it, and then this is going to get better to be able to keep in track, and then just going to have to give a ghost chase, that this is going to be able to go in. Now, this is going to be very important, that this might be able to do a lot of downhill, uphill strategy, that this is going to be very tougher by using different tire types, that this is going to be very partially rough, that this is going to be able to go in. Now, I hope that this will be very excellent, to be lucky that this is going to be able to take plenty more inside turns, that this is going to be able to take. But it gets pretty difficult, but it gets pretty harder, that this might be able to do a lot better, to be very careful not to do any spin outs, because this is going to get very rough, that this is going to be able to do a lot of closer to be able to get better. Now, looks like this is going to be able to do much better fast lap times to be able to get, and then this is going to be able to work hard and keep it up on it. because this is going to be able to take in time until this will might be able to do a lot more importantly skills to be able to get. Okay, just keep going on that apex, and this is going to be able to do much perfectly do it. Just keep it a brace hold. Okay, keep it steady on that apex. This will might go very perfectly to be able to stay on it. Now, I hope that this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to do much perfectly to be able to go as possible. But I hope that this is going to be able to take much of it, because whenever it's going to be able to do a lot more speed, a lot more better ways to be able to keep it going and press on it, then this is going to be able to do much closer to be able to take some time to be able to keep it going on the rush. Now, looks like this is going to be able to get ready, because whenever it's going to be able to give a little bit of time run out until this will might joins in for one good race entry that this is going to be able to take. Alright, that should do it. Now, let's just kind of get ready to join in the session, and I'll see you guys until this will might be able to get ready to join in for the one good racing on the Nations Cup. Will might be able to get started. Okay, well, it looks very better that this is going to be able to do a lot better ways to be able to keep up, so maybe this is going to be able to do a lot of better ways to be able to keep it going. So maybe this is going to be able to do a lot better to be able to stay on it and stay focused, and this is going to get very stronger that this will might be able to take. So luckily, I hope that this is going to be able to do a lot of better chance that this is going to be able to keep up for the nice good race, that this is going to be very harder to be able to go there. But I hope this is very excellent to be able to stay in touch on any good skill sports, so maybe this will might be able to do better chances to be able to take everything. Alright, let's go and get started, and now this will might be able to get ready for a pit out until this will might do a lot better to be able to get everything ready. So here we go. This is going to be able to take a little bit warm-up time until this will might be prepared. So it's just going to be able to have to get everything going. Good to see you again, J-Bird. Nice to see you. So it'll be able to make sure this is going to be able to do a lot of better good clean race that this is going to be able to take. Now, luckily, I hope that this is going to be able to do a lot better, so it'll make sure that this is going to be able to take much more inside currents to be able to keep up on it. So just going to be able to stay on track and then do a lot more better skills of racing that this will might have any chances to be able to take for. Okay, just going to be able to take a little slipstream, and then this is going to get very rough that this is going to be able to use with the racing soft tires. That could be one good very advanced ways to get. Okay, there you go. That should probably able to do it. Okay, just going to be very exercise caution, because just want to make sure, because don't want to have any accident moments that I just don't want to have, because this is going to be very tougher to be very precisely careful whenever I can. But okay, looks like this is going to get very harder to be able to give a good close check on for the collisions, because definitely that could be very bad news that we need to be very careful of the collision. Alright, looks like this is going to be able to do a lot more speed to be able to get ready, but this will might be able to take the qualifying time, might be able to get started. Okay, here we go. This is going to be able to take 10 minutes of time until let's just get ready to get started. Now, looks like this is going to be able to do a lot more better speed and get everything better. So maybe this is going to be able to do a lot more ways to be able to go on for. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. And now this is definitely the best race. This will might be able to take the chances for the GR Super RC Cup. Will might be able to do a little bit advantage to be able to take. Now, I hope that this is going to be very tougher, that this is going to be able to be very much careful if we must keep it going on a good clean race, that this is going to be able to stay steady. Will might be able to keep it on hold. Now, looks like this is going to be able to take the inside turns. Will might be able to go on. Okay. Just going to be able to make sure one good clear pass while the other opponent is trying to slow down. So this is going to be able to do upper hill turn. Is going to be able to take a little advantage turns that this will might go in. Alright, that should do it. This will might be excellent to be able to have a good time, to be able to get everything work perfectly. Alright, looks like this is going to be good enough to start that qualifying time, and then this is going to be able to get ready to get this show on the road, and then this will might start having a fasting time to be able to take a distance, to be able to give a lap time. Will might be able to get prepared. Alright, good thing that this is going to be able to do a lot more skills to get better. Alright, that should be very excellent, and keep it going. And now this is going to be able to take much more chances to be able to take. Okay, this is going to be very excellent, that this is going to be able to take a lot more speed to be able to get better. Now, this is going to be very excellent, that racing soft tires on Gr.4 car will work very perfectly, but the tire wear effect that has definitely might be put it on for. So this is going to be able to use it very wisely, that this is going to be able to take a lot of duration effect, that this is going to be able to come in for. Now, looks like this is going to be able to take a lot of qualifying time, that this is going to be able to take. 1 minute and 25 seconds is going to be a work harder to be able to keep up on it. So it gets very tough and very intense. So this will might be able to do a lot more speed, that this is going to be able to keep up. Alright, looks like this is going to be able to do much very perfectly. So this is going to be able to come up much better, that this is going to be able to take. Alright, there you go. Perfect inside turn is going to be improved very much better. Well, glad that this is going to be able to have a better mood, to be able to take much inside turns. Will Mike goes in. Okay, looks like getting a little bit skid effect, that this is definitely might be shown on the red. A little bit shown on the red is going to be able to do much of it. Okay, looks like pit stop checked. Now, oh man, just going to be able to hold on to it. Well, that could be total embarrassing to see it. Well, looks like that was definitely might be causing a little bit happens, that things get pretty harder, that this is going to be able to be much careful to be able to take. Well, even of course that this is going to be takes a little bit of time, that might need to be able to get a hold of ourselves, because this is going to be able to have a tough race, that this is, well, we need to be able to keep in hold of our handling style, that this is going to be able to take. Now, looks like let's just going to be able to make sure this is going to be able to stay on it. Alright, there you go. that should probably be able to do a lot better that this is going to be able to take. Okay, looks like going on to 16th place because this is going to get very tougher. Okay, almost. Just going to be able to brace ourselves, and this is going to give it a little uphill that this is going to be coming in. Okay, just going to be able to stay on it, and then this is going to get a little bit better to be able to take a lot more time that this is going to be able to keep up on it. So maybe this is going to be able to take the slipstream wheel might be needed. Okay. Hope this is going to be able to take a better qualifying time that this is going to be needed. Alright, looks like just getting enough time, and then this is going to be able to need a pit stop that this is going to be able to come in for. Well, maybe of course it might need, I just separately need a pit stop that this is going to be able to have a lot more improved time, that this is going to be very difficult to get. Okay, there you go, very perfectly, that this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to take a lot more speed. Okay, keep it going. This is going to be needs to be able to work harder, and then this is going to be able to have 2 minutes enough time. It's going to have less than 2 minutes, and then this is going to be able to do it. Alright, let's just going to go into the pits, and then this is going to be able to do perfectly to be able to chance on for. Okay, let's get my crew set up and have that tire ready up. Alright, this should be good to end the refuel. Now let's go and run again, and then this is going to be able to take a lot more chances to be able to get. Oh man, did I see that? Of course, I guess lag just happens, of course. Just going to be able to keep a good lookout on it. Okay, let's just going to be able to make sure this is going to be able to take an out lap, that this is going to be able to keep it going. Alright, looks like it's going to be able to stay on it. Okay, 50 seconds. Just gonna be able to take one good chance at this, because I'm just gonna need an overtime lap that this is gonna be able to get going. This is gonna needs a lot more speed to be able to get better, but I hope that this is gonna be able to do much appreciated that this is gonna be able to take. Okay, looks like let's go and get started, and then this is going to be able to take one lap, so this is going to be able to make it count. Okay, looks like this is going to get pretty harder, that I should probably be able to push myself to be able to beat the lap time. Here we go. Overtime lap for 1 minute and 45 seconds. This is going to be able to do a lot perfectly to be able to keep going. Okay, here we go. That could be a perfect clean turn. This is going to be able to take downhill. Will might come through. Okay, going uphill. Alright, looks like this is going to be doing a lot better. Okay, looks like down for a minute left. If I can do it, this is going to be able to do much perfectly to be able to give a chance. Alright, 7-second time sprint to the finish. Clock ticking, and then this is going to be able to do much perfectly to keep it up, and then 16th place. That this is going to be doing a lot better. That this will might have everything going on to do it, but this will might keep going stronger and better and tougher ways. That this is going to be a one tough race that we might be able to get ready. So I hope that this is going to be able to do a lot better. That this will might be able to have a good race. So here we go. This is going to be able to take a lot of good segment runs, and then maybe this is going to be able to take much more tougher ways to be able to get started out for it. So I hope that this is going to be able to have a tough reason of this race, and this will might be ready for anything. Now, even perhaps that this is going to be able to do much more speed to be able to get better, or getting stronger to be able to have to keep up on it. Now, I hope that this is going to be very tougher, that everything is going to be able to do all right. So maybe this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to do much better racing event to do, but always going to have to take much challenging skills to be able to get better. So just gonna have everything ready up and go, and now let's just gonna get ready to get started for having a one good Nations Cup race on Sardegna Road Track B. And this is going to be very tougher, that we might be able to be prepared. One tough race, one hard challenge that we might be ready to get. So this is going to be able to do much more skills that we might be able to take. So let's do it. Here we go, round 26 of the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sports, and this is going to be a one good Gr.4 race, so let's go and get everything started. So first up is Empress 22 with an Audi TT Cup car, followed by in second place is Racers Cactus with a Subaru WRX Gr.4. Third place is Soba Kid 710 with a Castrol Edge Lexus RCF Gr.4. Fourth place is Tubalk 82 with a Toyota 86 Gr.4. 15th place is Dark Kid 321 with a Lexus RCF Gr.4. 6th place is GC Racer Austria with an anime style Toyota 86 Gr.4. 7th place is Tahoe Pike with a Ford Mustang. 8th place is Adin Rock with a Subaru WRX Gr.4. 9th place is Nibel 45 with a Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sports. 10th place is CS Mernop with a Toyota 86 Gr.4. 11th place is Victor Tree with a nice Hot Wheels style Ford Mustang. 12th place is Calvin Strumpless with a Subaru WRX Gr.4. 13th place is X-Place SRT8 with a Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. 14th place is Castor 11 Forex. 15th place is Jaybird 957 with a red Mustang Gr.4. 16th place is myself with a Ferrari 458 Italia. with an Italian team livery. 17th place is Mark 1379 with an Audi TT Cup. 18th place is Tuxo 420 with a Lamborghini Huracan. 19th place is Troy Forever with a Volkswagen Scirocco. And 20th place is Hyper 6 Alive with a BMW M4 Gr.4. Now, this is going to be a one tough race to be able to get started, but this is going to be very intense and very prepared for anything. This is going to be one tough race that we should be ready, because here we go. This is going to be a 12-lap survival race on Sardegna Road Track B, and this is going to be prepared for anything. Make the best of luck. Best of racing moments might be able to come in for it. So here we go. This is going to be a one excellent race that this is going to be able to keep on going, but this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to do much clean turns, that this is going to be able to take on a strong struggle. Now, looks like this is going to get pretty excellent, that this is going to be able to take much more inside turns. We might be able to get there, but this is going to be able to do much importantly to be able to keep it going. And okay, looks like got caught up on in, and now moving on to the 17th place. And this is going to be able to do much perfectly, that this is going to be able to stay on the inside turns as much as possible. Now, looks like this is going to get very slippery, that this is going to be able to take a lot more speed to be able to get there. Alright, just keep it going in. Oh, there goes that tough collision. This is going to be very caution, that this might need to be very careful. But it gets pretty hard sometimes, but this is going to be able to deal any situations that this is going to be able to take. Now, looks like this is going to be very roughly, that this is going to be able to get partially to be able to stay on the throttle. Okay, looks like everything is going to get very bumping around during this race, and this is going to get very intense, that this is going to be able to do much importantly to be able to stay safe on this race. So that will be able to make sure everything is going to be able to do just possible to going in and then going faster to get. Alright. This is going to be doing much better ways to be able to stay strong and stay better. And then everything is going to be giving a little bit high check on for the lag, because whenever there's issues might be going on for it. Okay, keeping going on that inside turn is going to be able to do much efficiency, that this is going to be able to work importantly to get. Now, looks like few of them are about to be able to proceed to the driving line due to the effect of the collision that this is going to be able to come to occur. While Outer Clean Racers is going to be able to take the chance that this is going to be able to go up there. Alright, two of them are definitely forced to slow down, and then others will proceed, and this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to stay on it. Alright, there you go. Just going to be able to stay focused to be able to maintain the pace, and then going on in 13th place is going to be able to have a few more cars to go, and then this is going to be able to stay strong and to be able to stay faster to get there. Now, looks like only down to 9 more laps to go, and this is going to be able to do just better to be able to keep it as it was. Right. This is going to be very excellent to be able to stay on it. Now, everything is going to be very challenging, that this is going to be able to take for every Group 4 racers to be able to take in. Oh, there goes that problem, that this is going to be very much caution, that we just definitely need to be very careful. Just going to be able to keep an eye on the collision, that this is going to be very important, that this is going to be pretty much tougher to be able to go fast as possible. But even besides that, this is going to be able to do safety race, that this is going to be able to go in. Now, that will might need to do a lot, importantly, skills that this is going to become able to take. Okay, there goes that cone flying up, and then this will might be able to get cleared out. We might be able to proceed. Now, looks like moving on to the 10th place is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to keep it going. But everything is going to be able to do much more cautionally, that this is going to be able to take. Alright, looks like there's Mark 1379 just got caught up on the sand trap, and then this is going to be able to have much better passes to proceed, to be able to get everything going while he's about to be able to make one clear attempt at recovery. That could be able to do a lot better, to be able to stay safe, to be able to keep it whenever we can. Oh, there goes the yellow flag called in for it. That could be surprising to see it, and this is going to be quite the expected for it. Okay, looks like everything took care of it, and now this is going to be able to do a little resolve to be able to stay on it. Okay, looks like this is going to get pretty covered, that this is going to be able to stay on top of it. That will be doing much safer and doing better clearer, that this is going to be able to go on for. M3S22 is in the lead, and then looks like Racer Cactus is going to be able to catch up while he's in second place. Coming up onto this one good distant moment to be able to make it for sure, because this is going to be able to do a much tougher race, that we just definitely might be able to keep catching up on it, because this will be able to do a lot better, that this will might give a good straight distance moments, that this will might come to a curve. Now, I hope everything is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be a one tough race, that this is going to be able to coming in for. Okay, now this is going to be very reassuring, that this is going to be able to take much more distance to be able to take on for. Okay, just going to be able to have little chances to be able to take much inside of the apex is going to be able to coming in for. Okay, there you go. This is going to be able to do a lot more speed, to be able to keep it going and keep going faster. But this is going to be able to take the strong struggle, that this is going to be able to take. Alright. Still safe and still going on, and this is going to be able to do much importantly, that this is going to be able to stay safe while we race, because everything is tough terrain on the track, that this is going to be able to keep coming in to do it. Alright, looks like getting a little bit half amount of the fuel left, and looks like the tire is definitely depleted on the right section, and this is definitely might be able to keep it going, and then this is going to be able to keep a good eyes on the tire on both sides of the right, and this is going to be able to do much importantly, to be able to stay on it. Okay, this is going to be able to take much more braking points to be able to keep it going on, and then this is going to get better. Alright, this is very excellent and pretty good procedure, that this is going to be able to take much more turns to be able to keep it going on for it. Alright, this is going to be able to do a little bit almost there. Okay, looks like better have to make sure, because early braking points is definitely the best way to be able to make it safer. Now, looks like 8th place is going to be able to coming in, that this is going to be able to take a lot more positions left to go, so this is going to be able to take the distance, we might be able to keep up. Okay, just keep it going, and now looks like Prism Alpha is definitely past by my current position, so just going to be able to stay on the few distance on the side gap. Okay, coming in, just gonna be able to take that inside of the apex. Okay, just gonna, alright, so still in one piece. That was pretty good, close call for sure. Well, just gonna be able to have to keep in mind because try not to do a little collide collision that we just need to be very careful. Well, I hope he's okay, that he's still just doing to keep up, that this is gonna be able to do a lot better. Alright, just gonna be able to make sure because everything is gonna be able to going downhill on that side of the section of the track, and this is gonna be able to do tougher, that this is gonna be going uphill. Alright, everything goes better. I hope this is going to be able to check the amount of the fuel left to go, so this looks definitely perfectly to be able to get. Alright, just gonna take a little bit slipstream, wheel might make it through, and then this is gonna be able to do an excellent race, that this is gonna be able to keep it going. Okay, don't want to get caught up on the sand trap. Just gonna be able to make sure that this is gonna be able to keep an eye on the tire. Whenever there's any spin outs, that could be a little problem. Okay, looks like yellow flag just called in for it. Just to be able to make sure. Okay, looks like, whew, wow, that was so close. Can't believe I almost got hit, and then looks like there's giving a little bit good safer call and clear for it. Alright, this is going to be able to take a lot more speed to be able to get approach, and now this is, oh man, yep, that could be possible that this might need to be able to going into the pit, but, well, even of course that this is going to be able to be very careful whenever they just definitely saw the yellow flag just called in for. Alright, so maybe just going to have to take 3 more laps. 3 more laps, and then this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to be much careful. Okay, stay on it, and then whenever it gets pretty too difficult, that could be much quicker ways to be able to get going in. Okay, looks like getting a little bit caught up here. Just going to be able to stay on the right turn, and this is going to get pretty intense, but just going to be able to stop at lap 10, that this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to do much importantly to be able to keep it coming. Okay, keep it going. Now this is going to be able to take one good straight speed and then stay on that tarmac, because this is going to be giving a little bit efficient handling performance. Alright, here we go. Pit stop is on the way, and now this is going to be able to go and grab the racing soft tires that this is going to be able to take. So no refuel needed, so just having tires that this is going to be giving the best recommend that this is going to be needed for. Alright, everything's good to go. Oh man, just forgot to pull the throttle, that this is going to be needed for it. So looks like 2 more laps to go. So looks like this is it, because this is going to be able to do much handling skills ways to go, but it gets plenty of much of time that this is going to be able to do a lot better for it. So everything's good in shape by now, so let's just going to keep going, and then this might be able to do a lot better that this is going to be able to take for it. Just keep a good eye on the right side of the tires whenever it's going to be getting depleted. That could be much better to be able to go to the pit stop to avoid spin-out collisions. Just going to be able to make sure for a reminder tip that this is going to be able to take on board. Alright, that should do it. Now this wheel might get better to be able to keep coming faster in for it. Alright, looks like this is going to be able to take lap 11, so this is going to be able to take one more lap, should do it. So whenever it gets a little bit have a time to do it, this may get a little bit possible that this is going to be able to proceed to the final lap earlier that this is going to be needs to get. Okay, keep it going on that inside turn. This is going to be able to do a lot better. Okay, there you go. Just going to be able to keep it going. Now this is going to be able to take more speed to be able to get there. Okay, here we go. Just going to be able to take one good turn, and now this is going to be able to move on into the final lap of the race, because this is going to be able to take much better chances to be able to keep it going. So looks like lap 12 is going to be finally arrived here, so this is going to be able to do a lot better that this is going to be able to keep up on this race, and this is going to be able to do much quicker as possible. Okay, just going to be able to keep it going, and now this is going to be able to do safer to be able to go as possible. Everything is going to be able to go for it, and it looks like Racer Cactus is in first place, and then this could be his win, because good thing that his library was definitely perfect for a cactus, that this is going to be good for his vehicle. Now, looks like Victor Tree is in second, followed by Emprius 22. And this is going to be able to keep coming in by the ropes to be able to tie it on for. It gets very separately whenever it's going to be able to reach up onto the checker flag, and it looks like Racer Cactus has finally made it in first place. Followed by second place, Victor Tree, and third place is Emprius 22. I hope he's about to be finishing up, and here he goes, and now looks like he already finished. That could be quite very impressive that this is going to be able to stay on it. Okay. Good thing that he just definitely knows I might be able to have to be much careful to be able to avoid it. Alright, just going to be able to keep up, and then this is going to be giving one good attempt at straight to be able to go. Oh man, just going to keep it going, and now this is going to get... Okay, looks like that could be pretty much epic closer that this is going to be able to take. That would be possible that this will be an excellent tiebreaker that this is going to be coming in for the take. So, looks like that could be brilliant. Good that this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be brilliant to be able to take. Alright, looks like this is definitely perfect, you guys. Well, I guess that I did my best, but 15th place is definitely might be doing a lot better. Well, I hope this is going to be very good, that this is going to be able to keep it going for having a one tough race, that this might go better. So everything is going to be able to work possible that this is going to be able to keep it going for having a one tough race to be able to get. So maybe this is going to be able to do lucky chances to do it. So we race hard and clean. So great race, you guys. So I really guess this is pretty hard work that this is not going to be able to take. Thank you for the response, Calderine Strombless. That was a good race. Now, looks like that was a very good moment that we just definitely did for it. So, I kind of say that this is pretty epic closer for it. Mid-engine versus all-wheel drive race to the finish line is definitely might be very closer to get. So, well, I hope that this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to do a much better close performance to be able to take. So, looks like this is definitely might be able to take a lot more better, that we just need to be able to stay clean, might stay better. So, kind of say that this is going to be able to have one good moment that this one might be able to take. So, kind of say to congratulations to Racer Cactus for doing a good job by using his Subaru WRX Gr.4. Well, he did very good for taking that all-wheel drive, that this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this will might be able to keep up on it. Well, kind of say because all-wheel drives could probably do a lot better to take on the road track B on Sardegna is definitely perfect. So, looks like this is going to be able to do a lot better to be able to keep it going. So, I hope that this is going to be very excellent for having a good race, you guys. So, looks like this should be able to do much important skills that we just definitely might be able to keep it going for having much inside turns whenever we can. So, I hope that this is going to be very excellent, that we might be able to keep going for having a one tough race that we need to be able to learn to overcome. Taking downhill and uphill corners is going to be very tough, that we just definitely might have to take the chances to overcome it. So I hope that we just definitely might be able to keep on racing, because we'll have to be able to do a lot better, that this will might take the chance to get. Well folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for reaching up 100 subscriber goal. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads if you like, and the links in the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time on the next round on the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.